two paths.
There's always two paths.
Um,
Okay,
a fork in
one
the road.
one northeast and one true north. Dead reckoning, you can figure northeast is in the general direction of Honeyhaven and Darkhaven, and north is generally near where Lafayetteville is. But it's a long, long way away. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go.
So, northeast and north. Those are the two directions of the road. Hmm. Um, okay. Hang on it. I'm in roll 20. Is
Yep.
everyone here?
Liz is
I'm
not there, I don't believe.
I am sorry, I forgot. Let me get into roll 20.
No
You're
problem.
probably not going to need it so much for like 10, 15 minutes, depending on how everything plays out, but you will need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I show you guys my cool D20 I got that has all this glitter in it?
Oh, you have to
It's
send a
it's
picture of
big
it
and
if you're
purple
able.
and it has glitter in it.
Oh, shiny. Nice.
Yeah, shiny.
Oh, shiny. Okay, so that's where we are.
Okay, so I should be in there. Am I in there? Can you guys see
I
me?
see you. Yep, yep, you're here.
Yep, because you have the picture and Tarkarian does not.
Yeah, it's a shame. My picture. I had
So,
something on there, but I guess it got deleted. That's a
so
shame.
sorry to use your full name, Tarkarian.
Tarkirian, lover of the Russian
Tar
queen.
Tyrion.
Tarkirian, lover of the Russian queen. Okay, I'm done now.
Of the Tartar Queen.
Hey, tartar sauce. I should have done that. Okay.
So, where are you guys thinking? Because he's disappeared and didn't really leave you any indication which path he chose, or even if he chose a path.
Climb a tree and look and see if I see see Damien.
You can.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to climb a tree and see if I can see anything.
Or
Um, let's assume you picked the relatively tallest tree, so that way you have a chance of seeing above everything else. It's medium to heavy woods, so you do get up, you figure out the best vantage point, but you still don't see much other than trees.
So it was worth a shot, though.
No, no, it was a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm
all
wishing
just
I'd explained it
I'm
better.
not seeing anything up here. I tried though.
I'm wishing I'd explained it better.
ah, no problem. Yeah, must. This is forest is a lot thicker than expected. Then, if that phantom is still around, I
Right, so I'm
wonder
just
which
gonna
way he
cut
would
down for the
go.
tree and be like, all right, guys, which one do you think we should go? Which way do you think we should go?
And
North.
this this phantom seems to be a menace to you.
Yeah, he's. I just hope he comes with a discount of everything being half off. That was a bit of a stretch. Yeah, let's see. We have two ways we could go. Uh, any idea which road you want to take?
Smart friend, do you remember which way led us back to Darkhaven?
Dark Haven. Oh, if we're in the Doom Ring, if we're close by there still, assuming my orientation is correct, I'd be inclined to take the road headed straight north. What do
All
you
right.
guys?
And if we want to,
Actually,
do you want to go back to Darkhaven? I just suggested it.
No, no,
It might be
north
a good idea.
northeast is towards Honeyhaven and Darkhaven, and north is near Lafayetteville.
ah,
By your reckoning. So
oh, okay. Arcane, that whatever that creature was. Hmm. I think we'd guys over in Darkhaven didn't seem too hospitable to us. Think we should try it and see if we can get any more information, or go somewhere a bit more welcoming, like Lafayetteville.
Wasn't
Where?
Lafayetteville where the we became the witch friends?
That was where they last chased you out of town. But
Oh, so
Yeah.
oh, oh, so it doesn't really matter which way we go then.
Well,
We're gonna
Honeyhaven
be we're
might
gonna
still be okay, but I don't know if they can give us much help with the eye thing.
hmm,
You're the one who
wouldn't
wanted to learn more about that.
wouldn't hurt to try though. At least we can have an easier time talking to people over there. Let's head toward Honeyhaven and see.
All right.
because remember, Damien came with a warning not to bring him too close to Darkhaven.
Right. Honeyhaven. That's why all more reason to go to Honeyhaven
Hmm.
then. Don't want to take the kid too close to Darkhaven. He seems to have something over there. So we'll take the road headed to Honeyhaven.
So you're taking the high road. Gundark and Squee are whispering to each other.
Care to share what you're whispering about? Do you have any objections?
We were thinking about taking the other path. That way we can cover twice as much ground.
Hmm. What do you
Hmm.
think? That does seem like an idea.
Divide and conquer. I mean, why the heck
But
not?
I have heard some of the scary stories we used to tell by the campfire. That's how some people die.
Squee says,
It's at the very.
Squee says, I see many people die. In town, in forest, it happens.
Hmm. Yeah, that seems reasonable enough. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff out here. I don't see the harm in dividing and conquering here. If that's what we want to try.
They can. Just
Hmm.
we would have to have a place where we can meet back. We want to meet back in Darkhaven or
Hmm. We can't. Well,
Gun,
Damien can't
Gundark,
let Damien.
Gundark says, we'll probably meet in the same spot, and if not, we can come back to the cave.
all right. I guess that
That's
makes sense.
that works just as well for me. We'll know where to reconvene if anything comes up. Stay safe out there and try not to get hurt too badly.
They wish you well as well. So, just the two of you and your pets,
Hey,
who I don't think have eaten today, but we'll figure that they did.
hmm,
Uh,
there's plenty of critters around that Scales could just nip at,
hmm.
Yeah, same
given
with.
a
Well,
chance.
I don't know. I
I
think
was I was wondering that myself because
mhm.
I don't think Pinnacle would be really comfortable diving in and out of treetops.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm just going to say Pinnacle can find a meal. Just declare it
yeah.
Sure.
because
So now we are headed to Honey Haven.
you're going down the trail for about 5 minutes. It's pretty darn boring, and
Oh, there he
without
goes.
without warning, a random D6 rolls.
Oh, a
Okay.
random D6
Do I have
roll.
to make that D6 roll or?
Nope, me.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, jeez. That's a
uh,
high one.
a mini blast of air comes from out of the forest, misses both of you, and hits the tree behind you, and hits it like as hard as an
There's
axe would hit it.
there.
It's an
That's out of
ambush.
character.
Huh.
Oh. So I kind of just reflexively take out my axe. It's like, Can I take out like my big axe with my arm and like my small axe with my tail?
Yeah, why
I
not?
think we said
Um,
before. Yeah, we said before that my tail was prehensile.
yeah,
Oh, that's true.
I should tactically make it a offhand roll, but you haven't thrown it yet, so I'm still deciding.
Sure,
I'm
sure,
not, I'm not
sure.
saying I'm gonna throw it with my tail, but
No, I'm thinking you can,
Oh, that'd be
but
quite the sight to see.
it'd be like using your left hand if you're right-handed and your right hand if you're left-handed. I think.
yeah.
Yep, yep.
But I think this was just reflexively
Hmm.
just taking it out quickly.
Boy, you got reflexive with that axe within a day.
I have been using axes since I was born.
Tarkarian, do you want to do anything?
Let's see. Yep, I'm sorry. I was making some notes. I am also gonna take a battle stance. uh, Hands at the ready with a spell.
You can't see anything, but you can hear something in the forest off to your left, the west.
Oh,
Not good enough to really resolve it, but something's moving pretty quickly through the trees.
oh shoot!
Show
That thing's
yourself.
that thing's fast. What's coming our way?
No, it's moving away from you.
Oh, oh, it's scurrying away.
Yeah, hit and run at the moment.
An
Just
assassin?
running away.
Hmm.
I don't see how it could kill us with air. But
Hmm.
Oh, trust
Look
me,
like
it could kill Tarkarian in about one shot if it chose to.
I can believe it. Wind powers are quite scary.
well, I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
I'm,
say that.
no problem.
I'm kind of taking the
It's
gloves off in the next couple games, and it's going to be more of a challenge.
Okay.
all right.
Not nerfing
Yeah,
the
this.
creatures anymore, unless you're losing really, really badly.
Sure.
Hmm, this
So
is some. Looks like something really has it out for us. Heard it.
should we follow it?
Hmm.
Doesn't look like it would be good terrain to go through. Like, you'd have to cut your way through by the time you
I
got
was
anywhere.
asking
Oh,
Tarkarian character.
well, I'm giving you what you're seeing, that it's really thick
Yeah.
underbrush, and
Okay.
by,
Yeah.
by all means ask, because you can do it.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, probably not a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, terrain's looking. Those are some pretty thick trees to go through. Whatever that thing was must really know its way around, because I certainly don't know how to navigate it.
Hmm.
We'd best be on our guard in case it comes back, though. We should probably keep moving.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for it. I will keep my axes out.
Yep,
So
and
you're,
I got my spells handy.
so you're now advancing cautiously. Um, I'm trying to figure how long. Let's just say 15, 20 minutes. You come to a clearing, and it looks pretty intimidating. There's a big wall in front of you with reliefs carved in the stone in the form of eyes. Now, there is an entrance.
Ooh.
Whoa,
There is an entrance.
an entrance.
Yes.
That's looking rather promising. Hmm.
Seems we have found
Should
your
prob-
well of eyes.
Yeesh. It really looks.
Get out your book and make some sketches quickly.
Yep. I think I'd like to get a closer look at this as I
Alright.
advance on the well. Do be careful. So I'm gonna get a closer look, and
Do you
I don't
take
know
out some charcoal and do some rubbings on the eyes?
I mean, like,
I interruption here. I knew this girl and her didn't date her. She was actually the sister of somebody I dated. And
sure.
you know what her hobby was? What she was
What? Oh,
she was an airline attendant, and she would take
uh-huh.
etchings, and rubbings of sewer grate covers.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, like she just put a piece of paper above it and then
Yep.
and then just rub the impressions with charcoal or pencil.
Yeah, and
That's actually pretty interesting.
she actually had a small shop downtown that I don't think's there anymore. What was it, Lucky Cat, Yummy Cat? I think it was Yummy Cat. And they had her stuff up on a wall, and people were paying thousands of dollars for them. Like not every day, but nice.
Wow.
Huh.
Because I remember the one she got from Tel Aviv, and she didn't know anything about it. And I said, well, I read Hebrew, and the Hebrew literally says bitter water, because most cultures don't call it salt water; they call it bitter because you can't drink it.
Cool.
And that, so she named it that, and apparently it sold for quite a bit. So I always say, haha, my words are magic.
You can create money with the sound of your voice. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
that's a
that's
pretty good
Pretty
idea.
cool.
that's why I had the idea of you rubbing all the different eyes and different colors, then going back to the underground market.
Well, all Tarkirian
Yeah.
Tarkirians certainly had Tarkirian's curiosity certainly will get him here. So I think I will have him take a few etchings.
Rubbings. I don't think you have the tools on you to do an etching.
Oh, right.
You never
Just
know how many pockets do we have left?
let's see. I've used.
Oh, those pockets are limited?
Oh, you can
I
have
have
you
all.
can't have more sewn on.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So you have to have more
yeah.
of them sewn on and
I have.
okay.
I've used 5 pockets out of 10 so far, so I have 5 more.
Hmm.
I just didn't know they were limited. I thought they just kept bringing in stuff.
Well,
Well,
it's
that could
it's
happen.
one item per pocket
Maybe
or per patch.
maybe while he's asleep, two pockets will get lonely and hold each other put close and have a baby pocket.
As long
So
as they use
ridiculous.
pocket protectors, or maybe not, because that'd be counterproductive.
It's actually pretty clever. Good work there, sir.
No, po-
Slow
no
clap
pocket protect,
moment. Slow clap moment.
no pocket protectors here. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that now that's gonna be one. That's gonna be one for the gag reel.
No
Right.
no shrubbery this week. It's all pocket jokes.
Yes.
Oh man. But yeah, I have 5 pockets left here. Some yeah, what the heck? I'll use pocket number 6 to get myself a little
Oh,
drawing tool.
this might be the only chance I'm ever going to get to do this.
Oop.
Behind you, a big
Uh,
glowing portal opens, and an old man and a young boy step out. Where are we, Rick? It's a bunch of
yeah.
dumbasses on a fantasy, just like what you wanted in season one. Don't worry about those. These guys are such dipshits that they're not even going to make it past stage one. I mean, they have a city named Regina. Whose name's a city Regina? It's not like us. We got original names like Bird Person and Mr. Poopy Pants. Come on, let's get out of here. They open another portal and leave.
Okay. That
I
worked, I
accept
guess.
that as part of the story.
I
Just
I was trying to do it like during initiative. And I'm like, no, this will screw things up. And I was trying to figure out how the invisible stalker can shrug his shoulders. It's like, no, just do it now.
Who would
Originally, Rick was going to be a lot more insulting towards um, where's my brain go here?
words?
Towards tenacity. And then I realized, no, I can make it funnier if I'm more insulting towards myself.
Hey, you gotta get those meta jokes in there somehow. That's what they're best at.
On their show, they wouldn't hold back at making fun of us.
No, no, they would
They
not.
would probably use those exact words.
I I see it too. It's like and Tarkarian's just like, who were they?
Perhaps it was some illusion.
Ugh, must have been my imagination.
Okay, so I can't figure out at the moment how to navigate you through this labyrinth because I had us in my head, in the classic ones on church floors and stuff, So
Yeah,
I'm
and
just,
there's a labyrinth a town over from me that I've actually navigated a couple of times when I learned about it in art school.
it sounds so dirty when you say it like that.
Ah, I'm trying to keep it wholesome here,
That's
but
that's what scares me.
but I made the pocket protector joke,
Yeah.
so I guess I can see where you're going with it. But there was a labyrinth at a church at a neighboring town that I got to visit a couple of times, and it was quite something.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it's that kind of labyrinth that you're thinking about for this, but
Yeah, the one on the floor where you walk around and supposedly it helps you achieve enlightenment.
yep, yep, that's the one they had
Oh,
over
I was
there.
thinking labyrinth like Minotaur labyrinth.
They're inspired by that, but it's just on the floor, and you walk or you see people walking around, and they kind of look like zombies, but at the same token, it's like a religious trance that they're in.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. 'Cause I've done that myself, and I think I felt similar.
Hmm.
But
Well, I'm not saying they're not beautiful, valuable pieces of art. I'm just saying, yeah.
no, no,
But
I was saying everything you're describing is pretty valid because that's what happened when I showed my friend that place.
but for me to describe it, it would be like you turn right, you turn left, you turn right, and then you run into a dead end. Then you come back out and you turn left and you turn right, and no.
Yep,
So
just walk.
you
You
find your
just
way to the middle. And
you just go to the. Yep.
spoiler alert, there's a well there.
Ho ho ho.
What a twist.
Labyrinth.
Yep.
What a twist!
Nice. Yeah, good old
I love
robot
Robot
chicken.
Chicken.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys gonna watch Shyamalan's new movie?
No,
Last
I don't
digression
care.
here. Yeah,
Again, something else that if we were hanging out together and it was on your TV, I wouldn't tell you to turn it off. But I'm not going to go to my way to see it.
Yeah, me neither. I
it's
think
more
M. Night Shyamalan is kind of done.
interesting to have Ron Weasley in it though. Rupert Grint's one of the bad guys apparently.
I'd be more impressed if you had Ron Howard in it. Oh, what's his name? The Weasley guy deserves better.
Rupert Grint.
Yeah, Rupert Grint. Yeah. So where are we here?
Yeah.
So you're looking at the Well of Eyes when an unexpected pause in the game suddenly happened. Hang on a second.
Oh,
I'll be right
freeze
back.
frame.
All right, then.
Freeze. Yes. So now I'm just picturing the whole session with that freeze with an old VHS freeze frame filter over it.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I
Yeah.
got into this situation.
It all started one day when I decided, hey, I want to go look for a well that's full of eyes. That's that's actually one movie I think I like to watch with you sometime. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I've seen that.
I haven't.
Ah, yeah, you need to see that. It's funny.
There's only like one scene I remember from that, and that's the part with Ben Stein where he's like, Bueller, Ferris Bueller.
Bueller, Bueller.
Yeah, that guy does the best monotone voice I've ever heard. I think that's part of his character, just like Gilbert Gottfried had his Iago voice. Mm.
So,
Yeah,
anyways,
Ferris
oh,
Bueller.
sorry. You
Oh,
all
Nick.
you all get the chance to stare at the Well of Eyes. Some of them
Well,
are
So the
uppercase
web. So we went through the labyrinth, and the well of eyes was there.
in the
it's in
middle.
the center.
Yes,
Yep,
and
Okay.
some of
in
the
the
eyes are
center.
capital and some of them are lowercase. No, I'm kidding.
Boo.
Are, but are all
No,
but are all
nothing
the
can
eyes?
stand up to the pocket protector joke today. Okay, it's all downhill from here. Doesn't doesn't mean I'm not going to try to make the jokes. It's just like yeah, they all suck now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
no
was
problem.
pretty good.
Jokes are fun.
Oh
Jokes are
yes,
fun. Bet you
yeah,
have.
but
I
you
just.
set the bar so high, like 40 minutes in.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
But
So,
yeah.
anyways, here is your well of eyes, friend. You can Look
It's
into it. See
it
your
is
wisdom.
real. Hmm. Ye- yes, I should look into it.
Perhaps
Tarkirian.
there are actually eyes inside.
There's no
Yeah.
bucket, so you're going to have to lean over the edge. Fortunately, despite your small stature, there are little tiny stairs, so you don't have to dangle out and leave your fate to the luck of the DM.
I am going to hold you, friend, so you don't fall into
Oh,
the well.
Okay.
much
Do that. I
appreciated.
didn't have anything planned until we actually got to the well. I'm like, ooh, this is just bad. Actually, no.
Oh,
With your new flying ability, this could have been great.
I need to hone that more because I do like flying.
Hmm.
I'll have to see if Tarkirian could get. I'll have to get Tarkirian to get some practice with his cloak because I really want to use that more.
Hmm. There'll be a lot of opportunities coming up,
Okay.
but you have to go to the city that shall not be named.
Mm.
it
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
was just a joke.
And I'm running with it again.
Oh, it's hard being a DM. I just,
Regina.
I was
Oh
just
boy.
doing you a little ribbon.
Yeah,
Oh, is this Regina?
yeah.
Oh man. We shall. I'm sure I'll hone it up as we go. I really do want to use that cloak, but let's see what's happening inside that well.
Well, it does suit its name. It's a well full of eyes. But they form like a concave mirror. And as you're looking into them, you see Gundark and the Lerp captured like right at the surface of the eyes. They're bound and gagged. You can see through them, but you can't really
I'm not looking in the
touch them.
well. I'm just holding
Yeah.
my friend. So he'll have I'm
Whoa.
Mercurian, so he'll have to tell me.
Oh. So wait, so you're saying it's Gundark and the Lerp, but but
No,
Squeeze not showing up there?
that's right.
Okay. I,
What do you see, friend?
well, Gundark, Lerp,
What?
what are you? What's happening to you guys? Uh, oh boy.
1,000 voices speak to you and says, "We cannot speak to you yet, as our guardian is still around."
Who's the Guardian? Who are you guys?
We
As I
ca-
try to speak, as he tries to speak to the eyes,
we
trying to
can
make sense of anything here.
we cannot speak with you yet. You must deal with the guardian first.
Who,
Where's the guardian?
who is the Guardian? Can you at least tell us that much?
Can you
It's
point your?
well, go ahead, ask.
I wouldn't be that smart to think of that.
It
Who is
shows
the?
you a picture of the forest and some branches moving, leaving a little bit of a trail of blood behind.
Oh, that's a lovely image. Hmm. Oh man. So he's somewhere in this forest. Gotta look for the blood trail. I guess we had to. I guess we had to
Follow
go
the bloody
find.
brick road. Follow the bloody brick road.
It's a red brick road.
Well,
Well,
it's a dirt road technically, but
yep. Oh
Follow the
dear.
red bloody road. Follow the red bloody road.
Looks like we have something to hunt. Tenacity. Apparently, we can't get more information from this well unless we deal with its guardian.
What
That's
is its
all.
guardian?
All I know is that there's a. All I know is that it's somewhere in this forest and it leaves a rather bloody trail in its wake.
What
It's
did you
good.
see?
I couldn't really see much aside from the rustling of the leaves and a whole lot of blood in the area. Looks like this thing really
Hmm.
knows how to. Looks like this thing really knows how to blend in.
Perhaps that was what attacked us earlier.
My thoughts exactly. And if it ran off in that direction before we came here, maybe that's where we should look first. Perhaps we could catch it unawares.
I suppose so. Let's just hope that it doesn't catch us unawares.
Yeah, point taken. Perhaps I should. Perhaps we should. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to learn how to float around better prepare for such to prepare for such a thing. As
Hmm.
Tarkarian looks at his as Tarkarian preps up his
Do we
cloak.
have time for that? You said you did you see our friends in there?
I'm not sure if Gun Gundark and the Lerp are down there, but out of it.
I looked down.
Right,
Oh, so
right.
they are. I see.
Yeesh. Yeah, we should probably be hasty about this. I don't know if they're. I'm breaking character here. Are they illusions or no? Are they actually there?
They're not there. The wall is sorry, the well is showing you, you know, their current fate. I guess their current status. Their fate
Okay.
has yet to be determined.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you can tell they look pretty bad and they're not moving. They've I don't know how you beat up a lerp, but yeah, the lerp got beaten up pretty good.
Whatever it is, it's
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
If you can beat up the lerp, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Gundark looks like he fell down all the stairs.
Warn, I've warned you about them stairs, bro. Sorry, I had to say that.
If only he'd been wearing his pocket protector.
Uh,
No.
Never have unprotected pockets. It's not going to be good for your health. But yeah, that's. I think those are merely projections of Gundark and the Lerp, but that does not bode well. So I think it'd be better if the sooner we find this thing, the better. We should probably. It's time. It's time to search around the area for this thing.
All right. Well, let's go then.
There's a single path leading further north, and the road you came from, and the one that Squee and Gundark took.
All right. So.
But
it-
given you're probably faster than them, they would have probably been left behind somewhere.
Hmm. Yeah,
Should we
we
go
should.
back to the other road, or where do you
I,
think this thing will be?
I think going back. I think taking the other road would work. If I remember correctly, after we got struck by whatever it was, it seemed to flee in the same direction as the other road. So if we hurry, we might be able to see if Gundark and Squee are all right. We should go.
Well,
Oh,
Gundark's not all right, you know it.
Oh, yeah, it's. We need to go. We need to go catch up to them and see where they are. Hopefully, it's not too late. So,
let's go
yeah,
then.
yeah, we gotta take them. We're gonna take the other road up.
Okay,
Go. We're going back.
Well,
back but on a
back.
different back but on a different path.
Yep.
You travel cautiously down the road for let's call it about 15 minutes. And the trees go by, and you see a larch, and there's birds up inside it, and right next to it is another larch, and there have another
Ah,
larch next to it.
the lodge.
Oh, is that what they
Monty
look like?
Python
But
jokes.
yes,
Oh, ew! I was actually looking up the larch here to see what they look like. I didn't realize it was a reference. Sorry.
it looks like a tree.
Yeah.
But you come across Squee. He's pretty badly hurt, like he's still walking, but something has obviously hit him a few times.
Wee,
Oh, Squee, are you all
wee.
right? Are you all right, friend?
He spins around and looks at you with absolute nervousness in his eyes.
Whoa,
Squee,
whoa.
Squee, worried. The forest. comes alive and takes Gundark
Oh, oh no, they took Gun. It took Gundark already. Do you know which way they went?
in the forest.
Oh,
Why do you ask him of all people?
it's
It's a
Targaryens probably.
reflex.
It's
He, he points in the general direction of east.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
no. No, the way you're coming, it would be west. My fault.
Oh, right.
Think you could
Okay.
take us in the direction? Do you remember what? Do you remember?
He's pointing that way, so it looks like our assailant went deeper into the forest over there. Just stick with us, Squee. It's time to go find them. I hope we're not too late and that Gundark is still in one piece. If what I saw in the well is true.
All right, let's go.
Hang on. Another random D6 attacks you.
Oh
Ooh.
man.
Yep, it's gunning for Squee. And it's a surprise attack, so you can't really do anything.
Uh-oh.
I don't make the rules, that's just the way things are.
Hmm.
Because with his bonuses, that should be a hit, but I'm going to keep Squee alive for a bit. So it hits Squee and blast of air, just like you saw before, and knocks him, for lack of better, head over heels. But
Free.
he raises that hand up like they do in the movie, shaking, grabs the earth and pushes his way up. Squee, not afraid.
Come on, buddy. We got your back. We need to see where that strike came from.
So here's where we're going to modify combat just a bit.
All right.
The invisible creature is going to get to go first because in Dungeons and Dragons you have what's called a free action and your action. So you can hold your action and use the free action to listen and observe because
Oh,
that's going to be about the only way you get a shot at taking this. Or you can tell me, you're just blindly going to pick north, east, south, west, whatever it is, and we'll see what happens. Listening will give you an idea of where it is, but, again, I would say here's something towards the north or west, but you can only declare north or west.
okay. North and west are the only options here.
Well, no, I'm saying, for example, I have a physical die in my hand here. I'm throwing it on, and I happen to know where the creature is now, but you don't. So
Okay.
before we do any of the rolling initiative, since I know where it is, it goes first because you'd be holding back so you can figure out exactly what it's doing. And let's see who it likes today. It really does not like Squee.
Oh
Oh my.
no!
No, not the
It's
goblin.
racist against goblins.
Yes.
Yeesh.
Wait a second, is that?
Not, not our little kebab.
If I do that, they're all dead.
Okay.
That sounded nice.
Well, I just can't remember. It was a 2d6 plus 4.
Dude, that's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong buff.
Yeah, I told you that things are going to be worse.
Yeah.
Let's
Wonder what's gonna.
Squeeze looking really bad.
Oh
But
dear.
since you heard that, it's somewhere to the northwest. I didn't intend for that. That's just where the die landed.
Sure.
So north, east, south, or west. What do you guys want to target? We're going to roll initiative. That way, it makes it fair for
Alright.
everybody. What order you go in. So let me put Squee. Yeah, it's no wonder Squee sucks.
Ah.
Poor guy's in trouble.
Well, I'm even worse then.
That was not expected.
1 point worse than our poor injured kebab.
Okay, tenacity. Do you want to roll for Pinnacle, who's going to have negatives too? And where do you want scales to go, Tarkarian?
I'm gonna have scales stick with me this time.
Okay,
I, 'Cause the danger is real, and I want the snake to stay close and have him going out on his own against something that threatening. So I'm gonna roll
he's
for scales as well.
he's got the infrared vision. Yeah.
Yep. So I'll roll for the snake.
Yep.
For Pete's sake. Oh, that rhymed.
Okay. So tenacity. I assume you're going to pick between north and west.
Um. So just a place between north and west, or
No, you hear it's. You can only declare north, east, south, or west. And I'm going to roll the dice wherever it lands on my wonderfully drawn circle here. Then I'll tell you that looks like the northwest, the northeast, whatever it is, and you got to pick between north and west because the real modifiers to get this thing you're not doing.
okay.
I had to make this fair somehow.
So west. And I'll just
West, okay. Roll 1d20. Oh, what are you shooting? You're
I was just gonna throw my axe.
okay.
Well, no, wait a minute. Uh, well, I would have a turn to take to put my axe in my actual hand, right? Or if
You know what?
surprise us.
Let's use he surprised you last turn. This turn
Okay.
you're aware that you're under attack, and just for the hell of it, I'll figure out the prehensile later. For right now, you are equally proficient because it's just going to make things easier.
Okay.
Oh,
3.
Well, you miss.
Oh.
we're
Who's
flying.
well? It comes. Oh yeah, we've decided it takes one to go out, one to come back. That's going to be an interesting visual image. Because
Yeah, where on it?
imagine you pick wrong one turn and it goes out, and then it circles around and comes back the next turn, and you hit the thing in a different direction.
Well, that would certainly give us a little more of a chance.
So who do we get next? Is it Pinnacle or Scales? I can't read my writing. I'm declaring it that it's Pinnacle's next turn.
Yeah, because I got 9. So for pinnacle.
Yep.
And
So
scales got 5.
yep. So what are you picking for Pinnacle, north or west?
Well, I think you'd probably just pick west.
Okay.
It didn't really do anything good anyway.
So Darkirian, or rather Scales.
Well, I'll have scales choose north. Gotta keep our bases covered here.
Yep. He seems to he seems to agree with you. I'm not doing the voice.
You see any? So, let's see. You see anything on that side, Scales? I'm looking, sir. I don't know.
Yep. He
So, what do I need to
he
do
does
here?
see something to the north.
Target spotted. There's something coming our way. That direction.
Oh,
Vanessa.
I'm glad you're doing the voice.
Well, hopefully it's not too cringeworthy.
No, it's way better than me doing it.
Okay. I have fun doing that kind of voice, I guess. Big creature spotted to the north. Tenacity. Oh, it's coming from us. It's coming to us from the north. Get ready.
Thank you for the heads up, my friend.
Tenacity. Um, just some
Yeah.
just some avuncular advice. You can hold your attack till after scales, and that way scales can be an indicator, and you can all have a much better chance.
Okay.
Because I'm starting to realize how scary this thing is.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right. Okay. So let's see, since scales is close. Oh, did you roll? Did Pinnacle attack it? Or
Yeah.
try to
Take.
make an attack?
No, I got 4, so he missed.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
So,
it's a scales, squee, then you, and squee's
yep.
going to be drinking a potion this round.
Oh, absolutely. So I guess I'll have Scales go for a quick see if Scales can get a bite on this thing. Unless the sight was the the detection was the free action, correct?
Yes,
The
but then
scale.
after I told you that, I realized that scales does have that infrared vision, so it does give him an advantage. Now, technically, this creature is pure invisible, and his vision should not make a difference. But again, I'm
Yeah.
realizing like this thing is scary.
Yeah. So I'd like to have Scales try to get a bite on this thing, if
Yeah,
possible.
let the poison do its work. So
Yep.
give me a 1d20,
So
and
Scales now.
you have to get 17 or higher. Fantastic. Roll me a 1d4.
Not bad.
Okay, where did my pencil go? Damn it.
So according to the new rules of magic, Scales now has toxic X, or X is the number rolled.
No, it's just a straight 1 point and it goes up. I'm sticking to the old rules because they made sense.
Okay, so just regular old infect.
Yep, regular old infect. I don't like toxic very much. Been in too many
Max is
toxic relationships.
Mhm.
I just realized it's Gundar something related to Gondar.
Undark.
Not consciously.
Okay, because I was just I was
Oh,
like, wait, is it Gondar?
No,
Gondar calls for aid.
oh, Gondor. That's what you said.
yeah.
Gondar.
Okay.
I forgot how to
No,
pronounce it.
there's a medium quality cartoon called Gundar the Barbarian.
Oh,
And
Okay.
it just
I
amuses
thought
me
it was
so much.
Thundar.
Hmm?
I thought it was Thundar.
There was Thundar, but that was way back. That was 1983. I got to see that thing in its first
Okay.
release. It was my
all right.
favorite Saturday
I
morning
think
cartoon.
I saw that on Boomerang.
Yeah, it,
Oh
it is
man.
it is not aged well.
Is that the one with the futuristic thing where
What's that look like?
like it was a future
In
fantasy
the
world?
in the distant
Oh,
future of 2001, I think it was, a rogue planet goes by and tears the moon in half. And like there's 1,000 years of war and stuff, and now all of a sudden they use technology, swords, and sorcery. So like Thundar has a lightsaber that you can't call a lightsaber because George Lucas owns that.
Yeah.
I
He
see
travels
that
around with
here.
basically Chewbacca, but you can't call him Chewbacca, even though he's a big hairy thing that's strong. And
Yeah, I
a
see.
girl sorceress who you can't call Princess Leia, even though she's kind of like a Jedi with all the mind tricks and crap like that. So,
Okay,
And
yeah, I remember watching that once.
sheesh,
Once or
it
twice.
looks like in one of these images they fight Darkseid, but you can't call him that because
yep.
it's someone else.
You got it.
Like that's seriously just Darkseid, except he's white. It's, we, but yeah,
Uh,
I'm.
More, more of this race swapping in cartoons.
Oh yeah, we were on a quick digression. We were talking about Velma, and it's just
No,
hilarious how no one.
hold that until after we're recording because I'm going to go off on it. But
Okay.
Oh, okay. This I gotta
I'm
stick
laughing
around
so
for.
much at this. I can't wait to hear your take on it. Have you seen
Let's.
Critical Reviews thing on it?
I did, but I had my own take on it. It was actually more about something else that he
All
didn't
right.
pick up on.
Let's
All
uh
right.
let's
Well, you
continue this
can go.
session, and we'll
We'll
save
Yeah.
that.
remind you to go off on it later.
Okay. All right. So Scales got his bite on this invisible creature.
Get your bite on.
So
Okay, so
three
that
points.
that comes down to Squee drinking his potion, which I'm just going to automatically award him the absolute maximum the potion could give him with no particular reason. Because, like,
Yeah.
he cannot take another hit. I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
goblin kebab.
Well, I'm here hitting the guy, and I'm saying he can't afford to take any more of it. Stop!
Yeah.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!
There you go.
Okay. Now I checked the rules on Magic Missile, and Magic Missile cannot get a lock on this guy, so don't waste a turn.
All right. I
I
was not thinking of using it.
no,
I was like that.
I did check that earlier today, and I just realized, oh, before he says Magic Missile, because it never
Yep.
misses. Just
Oh yeah.
just set fire to the forest. I don't know.
I mean, I do
And
like
I
using.
set fire to the trees. Watch them burn.
You
Uh,
you might piss off an end, but you know.
oh dear, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, we know when to piss off the ants. We know how that happened last time. You didn't even piss off the ant. You probably just walked up to it, right? What
did.
happened? I did not see how you got that ant after you.
I don't know. I think I must. I think I must have accidentally touched the tree. I was just going through the trees, and one of them started walking. One of them
Okay,
started.
maybe it
One of
just
them woke
decided
up
to
and started
hunt
walking
you.
toward me. Yeah, I think it must have been a proximity trigger, but that's still just the best part
Now
of
can
that
you just
session.
imagine you hit it with the axe? It would be really bad then.
Yeah, but I know I do have flaming spear here, but I don't want to use that yet either, because that's a really valuable spell. Let's see what else I could do. Is it Tarkirian's turn?
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, because Squee is drinking. That's good. So I
He's
think
drinking. He deserves it. The guy, he needs his little.
Squee needs a drink. Alright.
Little
Too old for this shit.
little bit of iron, a little bit of vitamin B12, and riboflavin.
That's a body good. Alright, so I'm gonna fire off. Yeah, I'll start with a simple spell and shoot a ray of frost north. I say I, but that's Tarkirian doing it. So let's see.
I'm going to give you a straight armor class 17.
Armor class 17. Let me make a note of that here. So I have a +6 to my base armor class.
No, that's what you have to hit the stalker.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
armor class so a 17 or higher.
17 or higher. Remember any bonuses you might have?
What did I have here? Oh, now I gotta look. Constitution +2, wisdom +1. Well, so I've
Your
actually had
your
to
intelligence would
consider
be it.
these. Yep, 16. Oh, there's my intelligence is maxed out at 16, so armor class 17. Let's see what happens when I roll. Shoot, do I have the right thing open? Ugh. Intelligence is 16 and armor class is 17.
What does it say beside your 16?
There's nothing beside my 16 here.
Oh, what the hell?
All I know is that my intelligence was
It's 16, but you get bonuses beside that. And just like for tenacity, because of her strength, she gets a bonus. You're attacking with your mind and your magic, so you get a bonus based on that.
this. I mean,
I
yeah,
purposely
double
said
checking
I
on this.
wasn't. I purposely said I wasn't going to help you guys today, and I'm like, oh my god, they're so screwed. Um,
My class skills do.
You pushed
Oh,
them
wait a
out of the
second.
nest and they didn't fly.
Here you. It's not that you're not flying; it's just this thing's deadly. Okay, your fourth level. It goes off your level. So you get a +2, which means you're going to hit this thing. Mark down that you get a +2 to spell attacks. Only spell attacks. Okay?
I'll make a note of that here. +2 for spell attacks.
Yep.
Yep. And that's off my base 16 intelligence. So
Mhm.
it's 18 for spells. All right. Yeah, that's
So
right.
you,
We're up a couple of levels. I need to remember those stat boosts.
I'm lucky I boosted you to fourth level because I didn't even look at it. But that's fine. Roll whatever damage that you're going to roll.
So for a Ray of Frost, that one is a D4. Let's see how much. Let's see how much or how little I end up getting. Oh, it's a full. It's a full-on 4.
Yep. I was just trying to see if I could add anything in based off the spell description, but so he's down to 45 hit points. Oh, did I say that with my outside voice?
Big old boy. Well, we
So-
didn't hear that, did we?
No. So next round, 1D. Oh boy, hey Liz, he likes you.
Yes. Oh dear.
Fortunately, he blow dries your hair very nicely.
What?
I didn't realize you were sweating so much and all this, but you know all that armor and everything in the heat.
Well, that felt nice.
Okay,
All
you
the
gotta let
hairs never look better.
you have to let Scales go first, unfortunately, because he's the one that can see. Then back to regular initiative. Scales sees him towards the east.
East. It has moved to the east. Get ready.
And
Now
oh wait,
Scale-
I forgot. Since the beginning of a new round, Scales poison kicks in,
Ooh.
so he's same hit points as Tenacity now.
In fact,
So
yeah,
Right.
Tenacity, you go first.
All right. So what did Scale say?
East.
the east.
East.
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
forgot.
good.
Tarkarian needs to
Oh
tell.
yeah, my has
Tarkarian
my
needs
axe
to
Oh.
come
tell him
back
that.
yet?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no, your axe is still sweeping back, but I'm just going to say the clearing is small enough that it can just come back and make its secondary attack.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and stand and call my axe and make it come back to me or whip around and try and hit the thing.
The sound of thunder goes off in the
Scales.
distance, and you roll a 1d20.
Or if you play God of War, you snap your
Ah.
fingers.
I was going to ask what bonuses are, but it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Pinnacle has a shot. Well, if you tell Pinnacle.
Hey, he's up. He's at the east. Go get him.
Now you got.
So,
Is it Pinnacle's initiative?
yeah. Pinnacle has trouble getting through the forest, so that's what explains that. Oops, I don't want to read that yet. Okay, and Pinnacle's gone, Scale's gone.
Oh, yeah.
It's Squee. Poor Squee.
Oh no. How's the kebab?
He pulls out his spear, yells, "Ah!" and charges off into the forest.
No, Squeak, no! It's that way!
It's There,
Oh, bless
there's
him,
a
his heart's
point.
in the right
I don't know if he actually knows what east is, but we'll pretend it does.
What's that?
You said it was east. I don't even know if he actually knows what east is.
I
But
don't know.
I'll assume you pointed at the same time just to make life easier.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm having Tarkirian do. It's that away, Squee.
Just
Ah, no, Squee, that way.
And
Ah.
you hear a thump in the forest.
Oh,
oh
Well,
dear, did he hit a tree?
he hit something. You can't see what it is.
I was asking that to Curious.
oh, bless him. His heart's in the right place.
Yes. Poor soul.
So now,
So now,
now it's my turn.
yeah, it's all up to you, Tarkarian. You
Okay,
just have to
let's.
take down the equivalent of Liz.
Oh joy, whatever shall I do? Hmm. Now,
Shit.
now
Sorry,
I'm gonna use them.
I substituted something last minute, and
Oh,
it leaves out a whole bunch of fun role playing that we could have done. And I'm like, God damn.
Aw.
No, it made more sense to do it this way, but
that's no problem. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to do next. Yeah, let's
let's just
slow
say
down
that
the list.
let's just say what Squee was supposed to be in the Well of Eyes as well as the Lerp.
Oh, Squee was originally supposed to be down there.
Yeah, and I flopped it around just because I was thinking it makes more sense for Squee to be the one that you're interacting with because you know
Yeah,
Gundark might be more scared than Squee is at least too stupid to know he's scared.
and the Lerp is well a
Mm,
wild card. So yep, makes sense.
can't predict the Lerp.
Yep. So let's see. I used my Ray of Frost, so maybe I'll just keep
That's
the pressure up by using an Acid Splash. Shoot some poison at that thing for some more damage. From what I'm reading, it's just it's an AoE orb. Hang on a minute. That doesn't work the same way Flaming Sphere does it? No way.
Yes, but the difference would be the acid would not set fire to the trees.
Hmm. Just yeah. Some AoE would actually help here. I'll try shooting an acid splash out there and see what it does in the direction of east.
Mhm.
So let's see. I gotta roll. Alright, it's this page.
Oh, did anybody light a candle?
Nope.
Get one. Ooh, Tarkarian is the tank at the moment.
And I'm the squishy one. Alright, let's see how much damage I'm doing.
Let's see if you can take him down to a lower number.
Or a substantially lower number. It's a d4. Oh, for Pete's
Nice.
sake.
At least
Poison.
at least it's a round number now.
This poison's pretty potent.
Oh, nope, 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 nope. Sorry, I my pencil is running a little bit low. So when I wrote the 4 down, it looked like a 1.
Ah,
So you mean like
is it a mechanical pencil?
No, it's just a regular pencil, but for some reason, my sharpeners
Graphite.
and my knives are all gone.
Sure.
maybe someone took them?
That's what scares me because my wife doesn't know what to do with. We call them utility knives up there. You call them box cutters, and I'm scared if my 10-year-old is taking them.
Oh,
No. That wouldn't be good.
that's a valid. That's a valid. That's a
What do you
valid
think?
check
I'm
to
getting
make.
a utility knife soon in the mail because I need.
All right. Gearing yourself up
For
to protect
cracks
yourself
stuff.
or deal some damage.
No,
All
for
right.
cracks stuff.
Sure. That was, I was doing a Skyrim quote there. Sorry. So,
So,
shoots poison.
yep, and does a good job. He's going after Squee again. He wants that poor fella dead.
As we said, he is
Oh
racist.
no.
Nope, that just misses because Squee is prone.
Yep. Oof. We gotta get this guy off us. We gotta get this guy off of us.
So, tenacity. Oh, no, sorry. Scales' turn. Let's see what Scales tells you. He's still in the east.
He remains in the east. Scales is saying he hasn't left that area. He's still east of us. Get
All
ready.
right. So I have my axe back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw it. Ha ha! There we go.
Nice. Roll your damage. Don't forget your modifiers. Technically, they don't apply to a thrown axe, but I don't care.
Okay, so is it 1d8 or?
No, that's your full size axe is a 1d8. I think your throwing axe is a 1d4 or 1d6. I forget how nice I was being that day.
Like +1 magic axe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the
That's it.
standard axe is 1d8. Is that the magic? Well, that's not the magic axe. There was another. That was the.
your
other,
throwing axe
that was
is +2 +2.
Okay.
+2 to strike and +2 to damage.
Okay, so it's 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, did I completely forget about that? I was so proud I found it that I just ignored it.
Uh,
I don't think.
Let's
I
make it a
recall.
1d6.
Okay.
Being generous again.
noted.
All right, so it's a 1d6 plus 2.
Sure.
Yep. For bonus.
Because you're pretty darn strong, and you throw something, it's going to hurt.
Yep. Especially if it has a blade. Ooh. Another 4 points.
So. No, it's 5 points. Because I forgot to take Scales' poison damage.
Oh.
So actually, no, it's 6 points. Because his poison damage accumulates.
Oh. Oh, it's cumulative.
So that's the way I've been rolling it.
Nice.
And you see, I give you guys pets for a reason. Like,
Nice.
it's hard to
Yeah,
give
I
you.
Well,
It's hard to give you poison counters, but Scales certainly can. And Pinnacle has earned his weight in gold already, so
Yeah.
I don't need to explain
Certainly.
anything about Pinnacle.
yeah. Scales. Scales was never even meant to be. Scales was originally never meant to be part of the party, but I'm certainly glad he's here.
Pinnacle. What's Pinnacle doing? Speaking of Pinnacle,
All right, so Pinnacle's probably still in the air.
Yep.
So he's probably gonna. I'll just shout to him. He's still in the east. And I guess we can try and see if he can hit him.
Mhm.
I just wonder if he has like instincts or whatever that can tell when something's there. Maybe he
yes
does.
and yes and no, but it doesn't matter. Give me a 1d6.
Talons strike.
All
Not
right.
bad.
Okay, this time I actually do want the 1. And Squee picks himself up off the ground and charges again.
Come on, buddy. You got this.
Is he on the ground charging?
Yep.
No, he picked himself.
Yeah, it's just,
Oh, yeah.
what is he going to do?
Good shot, Squeed.
Something's
You know-
in the air, isn't he?
He's moving from the air to the ground, etc. And
Okay.
don't forget that they've had whole armies just with spears.
Okay.
So, and even a stop clock is right twice a day. So let's just let the poor little guy have some fun.
Okay. It's just.
Stop picking on poor Squee.
He almost
Well,
died.
I'm not the.
I don't want to lose our kebab. I
Okay.
don't wanna lose our
about.
Tarkirian, ready to pull a spell from out of his
What?
pocket to save the party. Or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, now I gotta figure out what else to do. What? Wait, is this... Wait, is this a new round?
No, you're at the tail end of everybody.
Oh, because I thought I shot it with poison last round. Oh,
Last
wait,
you,
that
you
was
did.
last round.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I gotta figure out what to do here. I want to use... I guess I'll try... Need to be conservative here. I want to use Burning Hands. Keep the pressure up. Burning Hands for melee range only.
Hang on, I think I recall they do shoot out a little bit.
1d4 level fire damage. Max 5.
A cone of searing flame shoots forth from your fingertips, range 15 feet. So there you go. Cone-shaped burst.
Not too bad. I'll send out. I'll use Burning Hands to strike at this thing again. But so it's still in the east. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading this.
It's also your damage is also your caster level in case you hit. So it'd be 4d4.
Oh, 4d4. Okay.
Yep.
First I got. So do I, if it's but it's all one in this. It's all one roll to see if it hits any.
Yes.
Any though, still, right? I don't have to do it 4 times.
Well, just picture the Emperor in Star Wars as lightning, except it's flame.
Sure, sure.
Easiest
That
way.
works. Oh,
Okay, now roll me a 1d6.
oh man.
Well, you might be pissing off an ent.
Dang it.
Yeah, you've got a nice little
My
fire going.
hands. My hands.
Don't worry, that was probably going to happen either way. But
Yeah. Ah, it, darn it. I need to know how to. Pyromancy is something I've always needed to learn more about. Yeah.
so back to the top of the round. Given that the stalker is in the flames, and did Scales hit him last turn?
Scales actually. I don't think Scales actually did anything except for scouting it out. I don't think I rolled for him.
Roll for Scales now.
Okay.
I don't really care about him getting the extra strike in.
Sure. There's
Uh,
Scales.
Scales misses, unfortunately. Actually, I think in this particular case he does hit, but he hits the armored part.
Oh, so it's.
Well, if somebody's wearing protection, you got to find the gap between the plates, and Scales
Sure.
Scales is gnawing away literally like an animal.
Be careful, Scales. I wonder if since Scales' body is flailing around on an invisible thing, we can use that to figure out where the darn thing is.
Mm,
But
ca-
he's that,
I-
that was,
I
that
kinda
fight was only
picture
for
him-
the turn, right?
yeah, I kind of picture him just striking, because
Just a quick snake bite.
yeah, because like a cobra won't hold on; it'll strike.
Right.
A boa
Yeah.
constrictor will hold on. So
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So,
okay,
there's
so God, I don't even know what modifiers to add to this. So, given that our friend the Predator is
The predator. That's why you called him the predator. I thought you were just
Wonder-
using a generic term, not that predator.
well, it's actually an invisible stalker, but you might as well just call it a predator.
May as well. Yep.
He's
Yeah.
He's
Far
moving
down.
to the south because he's taking. What am I going to do here? I'll give him a 2d4 damage. 6 plus 8 points. Well, flames suck.
They do.
Because he decided to move out, even if Scales decided to hang on, he would still be at a danger at the present. And I do have hit points for Scales, so not worried about
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So, what's Scales doing besides telling you that he's moved to the south to get out of the fire?
Hmm. I think I'll have Scales keep the pressure up too by just trying another quick bite
Mm-hmm.
while he's escaping. Uh, dang.
Mm.
Well, actually, that hits, doesn't it?
No, it's just got a 17 armor class.
Oh, that's right.
Man.
Yeah,
That's okay. That's I was
you
wondering where that
you guys
factored
get
in.
bonuses, but Scales and Pinnacle both have more difficulty.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm.
Sure.
Um,
Scale.
um,
Talon.
yeah, Tenacity, you come
Yeah.
up next. I
Okay.
tell you he's looking pretty bad, but you can't really
You
see
can't
him.
see.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
but
Just keep
there's fluorescent green blood on the leaves, so
Okay. Can I I can't see him,
He's got
but
some wounds on him.
Mm.
He's to the south
did
of us
Scales
now.
did Scales tell us where he was?
Yeah, and I was actually gonna have Tarkarian tell you right now too.
Okay. So
It's
where
too-
is he? Where is he?
He's to the south. He's looks like he's got some blood on him now. Keep it up.
All right.
Keep the pressure
And,
going.
so I hit him, and probably my axe came back.
no, we're doing this 2 turn thing because I have a feeling it'll be really fun later. But
Okay, but
This-
if I hit him, is he still in the guy?
no, he kind of goes like just think of Thor's hammer for the easiest way, where it goes out and then it can come back on a separate angle.
Okay, yeah. So it hit
Two
him, and then it
slashes.
kept going.
Yes,
Two
Okay, so I'm gonna
slashes.
try to bring it back and stuff and hit him.
and Squee says, "If it bleeds, we can kill it."
Tell me, do you bleed? Okay.
Now this was Schwarzenegger in the original Predator film, but
Nice.
instead of the Austrian, "If it bleeds, we can kill it," no, it's Squee. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
He works
Anyways.
very well.
Roll your dice so we can finish this darn thing off. Although,
Yep.
no, he missed. Yeah, that's right, he missed.
Scales missed.
Ah.
Yeah, but I'm worried. Did the invisible stalker get a roll? Yeah, it's just it sucked.
Okay, I rolled.
Yep. Well, you're still working on those rebounds.
Yep.
Pinnacle.
All right. Still in the air, so I'll probably come down with the talons.
Miss, unfortunately. Yeah, Squeeze up next. Somebody should take that spear away from him. He's going to hurt himself with it.
Speaking of French, he's living up to his name as the Goblin Kebab.
Making himself a kebab.
Do you got a copy of do you got a cup of nabob to go with that, the kebab? Nabob coffee.
I'm not a coffee drinker, so I
I
missed that
don't
one.
know
I'm
what
sorry.
that is.
Squeeze
never heard of that.
Squeeze full title is Squee Goblin Nabob, to which he's jokingly referred to as the kebab,
Oh,
and I'm referencing the nabob part of it, saying, "Hey, got a cup of coffee?"
oh, sure. Was it? What's his original printing?
Squee
I'll see that while we're looking.
Squee Goblin Nabob.
Oh,
Been playing this game a long time, kid.
oh, I've been using the wrong name all this time. Darn it, you're right. I thought it was Nabob. I thought it was Kebab.
No,
But... So that is Nabob. All right. Whose turn is it? Pinnacles?
No, it's yours.
Yeah, we
My
just got Pinnacle.
oh,
Yep.
Pinnacles. Pinnacle made his swipe.
Yep.
I'm
And
going to use I'm going to use chill touch here. Do some do some more touch damage. That's the next spell I have ready. So let's see if I can even get a hit on this thing in the first place.
technically that doesn't hit, but I'm going to count it as a hit because it's one off.
Close enough. So now I need to roll. Okay, so how does that work with the one strength damage here? It says here it deals 1d6 necrotic and possibly one strength. I wonder
Yeah,
how that would work.
you're not high enough to qualify for any strength.
Oh, okay. That makes
That
sense.
sounds insulting the way I worded it, but that's actually the way that it's worded. So you're
You don't have
Well,
enough badges to trade me.
you're a weak little
uh,
girly man. Sorry,
oh,
girly gnome.
Didn't mean to bespecies you.
It's bad enough I'm being sexist. I don't want to be speciesist as well.
exist. All right, so it's 1d6. How much? How much is this thing gonna get poked for?
Ooh,
Wow. Getting lots of top rolls this time.
yep. He's the hero of our land. Okay, give me
Getting a lot of
give me 20 seconds because I got to figure out what the fire is doing.
Yep.
Hold on.
I'm just thinking about that old song. Yeah.
What? What song are you thinking about?
Is very good, but the Indian book misunderstood.
Oh yeah. Sriracha food is very good. What the Indian?
Sriracha food is very good, but the Indian cook misunderstood.
It
Burns,
burns,
burns, burns.
burns.
Indian curry is so hot. I just remember the MLP version of that,
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
which is actually still online here, which is cool. What
I
the? Oh,
understand why I can't see why it would be taking it down.
just as quirky as ever. I remember this.
Okay, I have it figured out.
Got it.
Yep,
Sure.
this is insane. But the first thing we're going to do is roll some dice to see whether the fire spreads or not. 1 to 3, it does not spread. 4 to 6, it does. It does. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll a 1d4. 1 is going to be north, 2 east, 3 south, 4 west. Remember,
Wow.
you guys are west from where the fire is.
Okay.
So
Ah,
it's
burned
it's
us
getting
all.
it's getting hot. I'm going to give you a turn though before I see. That's your fault for posting the very hot meme. That's
For which meme?
the very hot meme in the chat.
Oh, that's right.
It burns, burns.
You you brought this on yourself, baby. I just rolled the dice.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take responsibility for this one. That is fair.
Our Jesus does not like your meme.
Or I suppose I need to have my down somewhere with all
has
these.
bad taste.
I suppose my crit streak had to end somehow.
The funny part is I mashed a BattleTech rule together with a another outside the game rule, and it's just oops. Maybe I should have thought of something better, but that's the way things are. I'm pretty sure he's only going to go north or south at this point. Yeah, he goes south. You know, I've not hit the inside of that circle I drew one time this entire conflict.
Ah, must have been a small circle.
Are you implying
It's
something?
a, it's a, it's a bear circle. It's
It's a
like
perfect bear
it's like the
circle.
sea bear from, it's like the sea bear from SpongeBob. If you draw a circle, it can't get you.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see who he likes. Damn it! Why do I hate
Who's he
myself
after?
like this? Six is squee. One to two is
Man,
one to
poor
two is
Squee.
tenacity. 3 to 4 is Tarkarian. 5 to 6 is squee, and he's been hitting squee the whole time.
My
Again, he
goodness.
is racist against the
But
against the goblin.
fortunately, this guy can't hit a. This is the worst invisible stalker of all time. Oh, I almost forgot his 2 points of poison damage.
In fact, there's a
You
three
guys
max.
can take him out this turn.
Hmm.
So,
Oh, oh, is the max accumulation only 2 poison for this fight?
right now we've got 2 poison on him, yep.
Okay.
And
Poison.
we gotta have scales go first, so he knows that the guy's still. Sorry, he knows that the invisible stalker or the predator is still in the south.
Target is still south. Alright, you guys, he's still down there in the south. Looks like we have him cornered. So I'm gonna have skills to do another bite to keep the pressure up. Let's see if he hits.
He did his damage in the early rounds, so
He got the poison in, and that's all that's keeping him in this thus far.
the poison could kill him in 6 turns.
Yep. Good old poison.
Mind you, he's not going to do it because he's almost like Mr. Meeseeks, where he has to accomplish his challenge or else he has to stay.
Yeah.
And
The invisible stalker.
yeah, and
Oh,
Oh yeah.
also the longer he's forced to stay, the more he is likely to misinterpret his orders.
Oh yes.
They wrote this years ago, but it's like Mr. Meeseeks. Maybe Rick and Morty stole from that, but who
they
knows?
seem geeky enough.
It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. No.
Okay, tenacity.
Alrighty.
Show us your tenacity and stick it to this guy.
Okay. So, okay. So the axe is in my hand now. I called it back,
Hmm.
and I'm going to throw it to the south. Oh man, I am not doing.
You are making lovely shrubberies that are unfortunately burning a moment later.
Yeah.
Only your axe could be imbued with the flames of the burning shrubbery. Darn. So now it's
You
Pinnacle's
got
go.
pocket protector, unfortunately, so it's all downhill.
That's gonna be the running gag for tonight's session, ain't it? It is,
But we
alright.
already said that would be the that.
Yep, yep, yep.
Pinnacle next.
All right. So we'll see if Pinnacle can do anything. Oh man.
Well, the
Well,
invisibility is
the
certainly helping us.
the bird definitely doesn't like fire.
Yeah, true. So probably not wanting to go there.
It is
And
definitely not the word.
I'm sorry, have you heard
Heard what?
What?
about the bird?
Bird's the
It's
word.
the word of a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word.
Alright, so
So
Squee.
you've gone. Squee is going.
Where is Squee going?
Squee is missing.
We need to find him then, don't we? Now I know.
Well, Squee's hurt and just watched one of his friends
Yeah.
get hauled off into the forest by this thing. And
Yeah,
Is traumatized, the poor guy.
Poor thing's rattled.
Hmm.
Yep.
And that brings us back to Tarkirian. Let's
Let
finish
me
strong.
Let's see what else I've got in my spell book. What the heck? Let's become that burning. Let's become that ball of sunshine and use a ray of enfeeblement. That's the one that does that, right? Turns me into a ball of sunshine and shoot a beam of light at something.
No, that was like a ray of undead something.
Oh, was that Disrupt Undead?
Is
That
that the
was
official name?
yeah, disrupt undead. That's it. But let me see.
'Cause then I don't know if I'm pretty sure this thing's not an undead. Otherwise, I'd try that.
Yeah, no, this is definitely not an undead. He's an elemental.
Okay,
Um,
so I'll just
all you basically do is lower his strength, which will lower his accuracy.
and do 1d6 damage.
These
I'll
penalties just. No, I'm not seeing it does damage. It just a
Saving feat.
coruscating ray springs from your hand. You must succeed on a ranged touch attack to strike a target. The subject takes a penalty to strength equal to 1d6 plus 1 per 2
Oh, that is a
caster levels,
debuff.
maximum 1d6 plus 5, and the subject's strength score cannot drop below 1.
Oh, so that is a debuff.
Mhm.
Okay, noted. In that case,
Oh, thank God for the internet.
yep.
Now, do you know how many hours we used to waste going through books? There would be three or four of us trying to find whatever spell the caster had up just to see what he was trying to say.
I can believe it.
And sometimes the DM would say, "No, I'm the only one allowed to look it up," and then you're waiting for him to flip through, you know, ray of.
Wouldn't there be like an index?
It is physically there, but not always. Hang on, let me look at the third edition book really quickly. There is
Sure.
actually no index in the third edition.
What in the
Oh, that
hell?
is
Who
going
Like
has
to
there's
no
cause
index on a book like that?
that's going to cause a lot of that's going to cause a lot more time.
well, this is why combat is so damn slow. Even now with the internet, we can look things up. It's slow. But like I said, imagine in the former times when we were sitting there,
Yes.
the spells were listed alphabetically,
Oh,
but you know, R is not
yeah,
exactly at the front or the back of the list.
sure. Well, guess it's getting kind of serious now, so what the heck? Let's up the pressure with a flaming sphere. I want to see if I can even do anything with this and send it south. Uh,
We can
so
absolutely do
let's
something with it.
that depends on if I'm even able to get it out, right?
Oh no, you can. It's a one round casting, so you can definitely do it.
Okay.
You can throw it out
So
to 100 feet plus 10 feet for level, so 140 feet. Yeah, you're definitely going to be able to hit it.
okay. Yep.
And
So
one round per level, so 4 rounds. If you miss this turn,
okay,
you can continue incinerating things next turn.
sure. Well, okay. It's a nat 20.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Golly.
Are
Okay.
you being sarcastic?
No, never.
Oh, never. Shifty eyes. All
So,
right, so
I was referencing something, but I guess you guys didn't get
yeah.
it.
I missed it, unfortunately.
It was from this voiceover that someone did of Attack on Titan.
Mm.
Oh, man, the show that has the show whose final seasons has as many seasons as a regular anime, right? All right, so if I'm reading this right, this is 2d6 damage.
Yep.
All right,
And he gets a
so
reflex checks to save and take half.
oh, so if it's 2d6, and
What is his?
2 and a 4. Last 4 rounds. So 4 rounds as of now.
Yep.
Cool. Yep. So I have my sphere out. So is that 6 points on this thing, or 12 if we're doing nat 20, or what's happening here?
It's going to double it. And you know what? I'm not going to have it save. No, it's
Five.
it's agility save, and it's not actually giving me like it's dexterity score. So I can pick a number out of the air right now, but I'm just going to say okay, he doesn't save, and next time I'm going to make sure that I have that ability.
Okay.
So that's 12 points of damage.
Hmm.
He he becomes visible for just a second. His eyes flare up green against you. You can feel the hatred going through its body, and
Okay, so you can just see the eyes.
yet just the eyes, because
Okay.
his natural form is like a cloud, so there's not really
Ooh.
too much to describe there. And poof, he's out of existence, and you hear the sound of some things crashing on the ground below.
Oh, did,
Oh, let's.
did we do it?
I
Uh,
think so. What was that? What was that crash?
it sounded like it came from. Is that back by the well?
No, it's where the stalker was, so the south. The well is north from you.
Oh, okay.
But if I
So,
might make a small observation,
hmm.
the flames don't magically go away.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've,
You're kind of gonna have to make choices.
yeah, the whole,
All right, so we have
now
these
the whole
flames
forest,
here now.
now the
Everything's
whole
on
forest.
fire.
Squee, happy to not be kebab.
You did
Yes,
well,
you're
Squee.
welcome, friend. You're welcome.
You did well, Squee. You think you can help us with the fire?
Squee good at
Uh,
setting fires, but not so good at putting them out.
Oh,
oof.
we probably would need some. Would there be like a knowledge check where I could think of something that could put out the fire?
Um,
Because
I didn't plan
as
it.
a barbarian, I might be able to do that.
As I didn't plan this part of the campaign, I just allowed it to go up to chance. I don't think there's much you can do in a forest to stop a magically caused fire.
Okay.
If you
Darn it.
if you guys got an idea, throw it out, and I will absolutely give it due consideration. But
Water bending.
eh,
Can you do water bending, my friend? Just kidding.
I wish
I would know what
I
water
would like
bending
to learn. I'd be down to learn hydromancy at some point,
is.
or if something like that exists in the spell book, and then I look later, I'll have to see about
that
selecting
would
them.
be invocation or evocation. I always get those two screwed up.
Oh,
And then you're playing Pokemon with everybody for the rest of your life. I have my fire power. I have my water power. Ah, shit.
Oh, no.
well, I do like
Fire,
Pokemon, so maybe
water,
burning
and
is fun.
heart.
Oh,
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
yeah, there you
Rocks
go.
fall. Captain Planet dies.
No, just throw some trash on him. That'll knock him out, which is which is kind of shameful, really, because I just remember the jokes that were made about the pollution episode where it really did knock him out. Poor thing.
Yeah, it's like knocking Superman over with a feather. It just should not happen.
I know, right? Or
I haven't actually watched any episodes of Captain Planet. I
I
know a
just I
bit
just
about it.
I just remember seeing the clips on Nostalgia Critic or one of the guys that worked with him, and yeah, it was kind of sad to see. So I need to figure out I need to see what we can do about this darn fire. Uh,
Squee says, "We can run."
Yeah, maybe we should just run, or
yeah, I have nothing. We should probably let the fire do its thing away from us.
Squee says, "Good," and starts running to the south.
Oh,
all right,
squeak!
I
Wait,
guess.
wait! And Targaryen chases after him. Yeah, and Scales
Goes after, and I chase after them.
oh yeah, and
So,
Scales coiled himself back up on Tarkaryon's wrist amidst the post battle.
yep.
I haven't forgotten about him.
I kind of whistle to Pinnacle and make sure that he follows us.
Good job, Scales. We wouldn't have done this without you. Thanks, Master. I don't know.
So
She really
as
did
you're
a good
running,
job.
you come across a small pile of stuff. Don't ask
Oh,
how. Don't ask how. This is just I threw a random treasure generator, and this is what you get. Now
I like stuff.
I'm going to let you decide how you divide this stuff up. You have two gemstones. One is pure white, and one is pure blue. No, no, sorry, it's pure green. There's a ring. There's a scroll. Three potions.
Ooh,
Can you
neat.
like write out that list in like the chat?
Yeah, one second. I'll take care of that. Um,
I have some notes to make here. Jeez.
the good news is at the beginning of the next week, the way I figure things, or maybe even if we stick around this week, there is somebody who'll be able to help you out.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm actually going to be traveling out of town next. I'll be flying back home from work next Thursday, but I don't know if I'll be able to do the session by then. So it'll have to be a 2 week thing.
Yeah, it's a 2 week thing, and it just gives me a chance to do the second level and make it less funny. Right now,
So
there's
no D&D next week or the week after, or
week after, I think.
I should be good for the week after. I'm
oh,
saying I probably won't be able to make it next Thursday because I'll be traveling home from work.
oh,
I'm leaving on Sunday and I'm coming back Thursday. So
Hmm.
yeah, just a heads up.
So 2 weeks again. That's okay. You know, we've made it through 13 sessions so far. That's more than most.
yeah, because they're still all busy.
Well,
They at
no.
least
Wow.
have some. What?
Well, it's
So,
13 sessions total, right?
yeah, 13
It's already been
sessions
that
total.
many, huh? It's been that many, huh?
Yeah,
Dang,
remember I record these things and upload them, and I just go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
pretty good.
So far, we're doing good.
So,
Like either nobody can show up, or you have the cancerous person in the group, by which I mean they don't have the disease; they are the disease that nobody wants to be around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this. All right. So
So,
let me see what we have here. Oh wait, did you post?
yep,
Did you write the items down? Where'd you
I
place them?
don't see it.
they're
Oh
Is it
wait a
on the
second. Did you
main
put?
thing
they're
or is it on
they're,
Wait, did you
something
put?
else?
they're
Oh, you
right
put
at
them in D. You
Discord.
put
Yeah.
them in D20.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
I
in
did. Oh,
D20.
sorry. Don't know what.
No problem. I was looking
It's
in the Discord too, but then I decided to check
yeah.
D20 and like, oh,
All right,
there
well,
they
I'm
are.
gonna pull up the scroll and just hand it to Tarkarian. Like, here. Sure, the
Thanks.
smart friend, you have things to read.
I appreciate it. I was gonna go for that anyway.
Let's see here.
One gem for each of us.
Well, there's
One
the
gem.
gem and then there's the ring.
Well, there's two gems and one ring.
Is this one of those rings that can shrink in size and everything? And
No, it's not SCP-900.
no, I'm talking about can it like fit? Can it kind of magically grow and shrink to fit its user's hand?
Oh, that. Yeah, they all are in D&D.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the amount that it costs to actually make one of these things in terms of time and treasure, like
Yeah.
sizing it would just be it'd be a big annoyance for not much purpose. Like we'd be role playing a session where you could find somebody who could do it, then he'd tell you what ingredients he needed. It's just easier to have it, magically fit your hand.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I'm
Excuse me.
just trying to think what tenacity.
See, this is the part I pictured you guys arguing with Gundark.
Yeah, but Gardark's not here.
I swapped it up at the last second because I thought it was easier for me to play Squee in that situation than it was for me to play Gundark.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly glad to have a fight alongside the Nabob. I'm probably still gonna call him Kebab because that's really what I thought his name was.
It's a nice nickname.
Yeah. Yeah, considering the character, I was just like, I have heard it before, so I just thought you were one of the cool kids.
Oh, I
You've shattered my
genuinely thought,
image of you,
ah,
nerd.
aren't we all
Nerds!
nerds? Yeah, but like for the longest time, I genuinely thought it was squee goblin kebab. I I think that was a Mandela effect for me.
And that was before they had the writing for. Oh my God, what was that one in Egypt? You know where Nicol Bolas took over everything, and they made those. What were they? Masterpiece cards or whatever.
Amonkhet?
Amonkhet, yeah. And that one god card that they etched wrong looked like a serial. The one that was suddenly a
Uh,
serial rapist instead of the fear monger, because the script they chose was
what?
so. Oh, I'll shoot it to you later. I can't remember right now. It'll come to me in the middle of the night. But the regular
Wait,
card,
which?
the regular
Oh, you're
card
talking about the
makes
five gods.
yeah. The regular card looks Hazaret the fervent, and the other one looks like Hazaret the pervert.
Oh
Oh
yeah, I remember
Yes,
Hazaret. Yeah.
I searched everywhere for that masterpiece, and I couldn't trade it for love of money because I just wanted to have that one.
Did they actually do that for Hazaret as a joke? Hazaret the pervert?
Now, no, if you have it in your hand, it doesn't look so bad, but online, it's just disgusting. So divide up the
Oh,
treasure because you do have a clock behind you, and
oh,
you can smell it getting closer.
oh.
okay.
It
So I'll
has
just
it
grab the
says
white gem.
I'll take the green. That's fine with me.
it has
So I'll take.
wonderful sense of nuts and charcoal and
Yeah. So you take the white gem. I take the green gem.
oh,
I got the scroll.
and hickory.
Oh, dickory dock.
No, just when they describe
Yeah, I know.
barbecues, like oh, it has flavors of this and that and the thing. I'm just like, yeah, what else can I throw in there? A little bit of little bit of squirrel. No, wait, you guys don't want to piss off the squirrels.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Don't F with the squirrels, Morty!
One last little digression here. Speaking of squirrels, have you seen that play mat where it's 15 squirrel tokens taking down Emrakul?
Oh, that's such an old joke, but yeah. And
Hey,
I do have the original Emra Cool in her original art and everything. She is
yep.
my killer in one deck.
Every squirrel I take down 1,000 more vex me!
Earthcraft and Squirrel's Nest. You know the combo, don't you?
I have the combo.
Oh, I bet.
I I had Earthcraft sitting. I've had Earthcraft sitting in that deck for at least 20 years.
Nice.
And like back then, nobody would trade you anything for it. It was just a dead card. Whatever the hell. And it was like, oh, all of a sudden this thing is awesome.
So green gem, scroll. How many
Okay,
potions
so
do
we
you
can
want?
get a
Tenacity, one or
potion.
two?
No, Squee, can we give a potion to Squee here? I think he's gonna need it. Give everybody a
Oh, sure.
potion, and maybe we could give Squee the ring.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be the best use of your resources, but
I don't know.
I can hang on to the ring if you don't need it. Or do you want it? I know rings look good on people.
People.
does she look like
Curious.
people?
I'm just like,
People.
do I look like the girl who wears jewelry? Cause I'm not.
Oh,
You take it.
I'll take the ring then, I guess. And a potion. Yeah, hang on.
I swear, I'm inventing the pearl necklace of barbarian strength.
You were
That
gonna.
would actually be pretty funny, but
She
You were
she
gonna have.
she hates it, but she has to use it.
exactly. But I mean,
You're
that's just how I see Tenacity. I don't see her being a girly girl. I mean, there's
No,
Sure.
nothing wrong with being a girly girl, but she's just not like that.
no.
I mean, I can probably see Tarkirian carrying the ring on account of like. It's,
It's
I don't
my burden to bear.
well, that and I think of like Tom and Jerry and the magic ring, and then the ring, the one ring to rule them all, and I wonder if anything could be
It's
done like
always
that.
the
in
short
future.
people that carry the ring.
Well, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Pocket protector's still the best joke.
It is. I'm not trying to upstage that at all. I'm just trying to keep the humor going.
Well, you want the humor? I was marking down what you picked up by putting
Yeah.
a big letter T next to it, but it doesn't work.
Oof. I actually wrote down Tarkirian's pickings here in D20 as well
Yeah, no.
to make it easier to
I'm,
follow.
I'm copying that down, but like I said, I'm just going now and putting names. T, T, T. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. T.
Good job. Good job, Boomer.
I ain't a
Maybe cheat.
boomer. I'm X.
I know, I know. I'm just, you
T
know what
E
I.
cheat.
Okay, so I have a
Maybe we
potion
can,
and a white gem.
or maybe we can go with Tentar. I'm not sure. Tenacity and
I'm
Tarkirian.
just seeing T, A, and T, E.
Sure.
Well, who's got the ring? You got the ring. T, A.
Yeah, I gave it to. I'm
Yep.
not the kind of girl that wears jewelry.
I need to add this to my equipment slot. Don't
I
I?
do not wear girly jewelry.
Ooh. So now, so
Which
these
is
are health.
funnier? You know what's funnier if I do it this way?
So I have two health potions. I'm assuming that's what
It's
those are.
not a health potion. It looks very different.
Oh, so these are so
You're going to
so
have to
one.
get it identified.
Okay. So one potion. Identity pending.
Do you have identify magic? I forget what level that is.
Let me check my list here. Did I not choose that? No.
3.5.
No, I don't have it. At least not here.
It's a second level spell, and since you just got them, you might. Nobody wants to take it until they need it.
Ah. I mean, there's one. Yeah, there's a couple. I have like 3 slots for level 2 spells here, and I've only used one of them thus far.
Hmm.
The other two being Summon Swarm and Mirror Image.
I don't need the one up for Invisible Stalker anymore. Although, just know he's somewhere out in the elemental plane of air,
Yep.
realizing that if he ever comes across you again, he
Forgot
will
the
kill you.
elemental planes were a thing.
Yeah.
I got stuck. We got
Ooh.
stuck in the water place in my last game.
Oh, you have to tell me more about the planes later on.
Just as you think, air, water, earth, fire, astral. They have this huge list of them all.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, if you
Ever
cut the
get
silver
stuck in the
cord,
water plane and it was just a bunch of water and
Wow.
so you have to go find a fish bowl, a couple lungs, and a leather armor, and then you can make yourself a primitive scuba suit.
Oh, creative.
That's actually from RuneScape, but
Oh, my
okay.
cousin used to love playing that. Yep. So I got the treasure. I got my treasure divvied out here. I think Tenacity has hers, right?
Yep.
yes.
And
So I got a white gem and a potion.
mhm,
Yep.
I put it in my character sheet here.
yep.
I have it written down here.
No, just because in 2 weeks I'm going to guarantee I don't remember if I don't write it down, and I nearly tore this sheet out and threw it out before I entered it into my notes
Ah, sure. Yep.
because one of those potions will really come in handy. One
Okay.
might, and one I'm not sure about. But it's it's
Hmm.
a, it's a good general purpose potion.
Sure. And we have
And
them noted down as such.
and the ring has all sorts of good uses. No,
Nice.
no, not a ring of 3 wishes.
Oh yeah,
I I try not to do the
that old
monkeys.
artifact.
Yeah, I try not to do the monkey's paw effect too badly. Like if you wish when a dragon's attacking you and you wish your party was somewhere else, I'm like, okay, that's a good and reasonable use of a wish. Whereas if you say I
Yeah.
want all the gold in the world, yeah, it's going to be a mountain dropping on top of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's track things along. You travel around because you can't go back the way you came, and you make your way back up the northeast path. and you find
Ah,
yourself in front of the Well of Eyes once again.
ooh,
Well of eyes, right? Not wall of eyes.
he
Well,
said well.
it's a wall of
Okay.
eyes surrounding a well of eyes, so you're both right.
Hey,
All
I,
right.
I did not intend that when I wrote this, but now I'm bloody glad I did.
it,
I was just, I was
it
just,
brings up a pretty cool
yeah.
image.
I had the image in my head. I'm like running with it, going, "Oh yes," and then it covers if I misspeak.
Kind of reminds me of one of the new artworks that we saw for the new Phyrexia set. It's like Creeping Chorus or something.
Hmm.
Instead of except instead of faces in the wall, it's eyes. Let's see if I can find it while we're getting this part done.
Nope, not giving Hasbro or WotC any of my money until they sort out the OGL.
Sure.
Because I'm going to be really pissed. You and I are going to play a good game of Commander one day between us,
Yeah.
and I'm going to stream that crap. And if they suddenly start turning around and say, "Hey, you can't put this," even though it promotes our product and you guys aren't making any money out of it, we insist that you give us money. Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. This is part of the new artwork for the Phyrexia set. Kind of came to mind when we were discussing the setting here.
That
But
looks
yeah.
more like Paranoia, which would be a challenge to even find the source book for.
Oh.
Oh, Paranoia, you start off with clones of yourself, not lives, clones. When you lose your last
Oh.
clone, you die, and everything's trying to kill you.
Ah.
So, not,
Like variants.
yeah, kind of like that. Not as,
You mean variants like from Loki?
Yeah, the like Kang the Conqueror's
hmm,
variants.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's,
I was thinking of like the Loki and Kid Loki
hmm.
and all that
No,
Oh,
in the show.
it's more like Call of Cthulhu, except you're encouraged to be entertaining.
sure.
Like,
So
have,
it's
there's
horror comedy.
a horror comedy. You can have, like, a, a, a button on the wall that says "Press me," and you press it, and your character is incinerated. And then your next character doesn't get back there in time for the other character just sees the same button and says, "I wonder what this button does," and the other person arrives just in time to see the second guy disintegrate. It's more
Ah, that's
silly.
What does this button do?
dumb
That
ways
was
to
from an old
die.
Dexter's Lab episode.
Yep, I cannot forget that opera episode. It was one of the cooler ones. So we are back at the Well of Eyes. That was quite the event. That was quite the fight. That one. Hopefully,
The
hopefully
well,
that was the right picture.
the well says, "To the victors, long life and happiness."
Merc-
All right.
Arcurian gives a tired thumbs up. Thanks. It was easy. Ah,
It was easy. Falls over.
That would probably be Squee.
Yeah,
that would.
that would be sweet.
You know what? Yeah, that's. I'll delegate that line to Squee. But so, am I correct in assuming that was the Guardian that we just dealt with?
That was the guardian that was sent to watch over us and protect us, as well as keep us away from you.
Oh, well, now that the Guardian is dealt with, could you possibly help us?
My eyes see all, but our time is limited.
So that visage of Gundark and the Lerp, what do you know about them?
They will always be with you.
Oh, they'll
Please?
always. Then why do
Are
they
you
look
saying
like they
they're
were on the
dead
brink
and they'll
of?
come back as ghosts?
They look like they were on the brink of death from the vision. What could you possibly mean by them staying with us?
It ignores you and speaks to tenacity. Oh, pretty lady, your sisters weave evil, but your heart can restore the land. Your mother is watching over you, but so is your father.
Hmm. Interesting.
Familial involvement.
I think Tenacity got a little bit of an in that, but she just tries to cover it up.
Yeah,
To
looks
Tarkarian,
like
it says, your parents are more proud of you than they show, but their colleagues will not listen, so you must continue to prove yourself.
mm, as expected. I do appreciate the honesty though. Magic.
To both of you, it says, evil crouches at your doorstep, but you can be its master. You must search out the mansion to the north to further your journeys. It holds many secrets.
Ooh, the mansion
Okay,
to the north.
can you repeat those one more time so I can write them down? Because I feel like this is going to be important.
Yeah, the mansion to the north.
I'm just trying to decide to be a jerk.
I'm making some notes here too, actually.
So, tenacity to you specifically says, your sisters weave evil, but your heart can restore the land. Got that?
Okay, so sisters weave evil, heart can restore land.
Your mother is watching over you, but so is your father.
Okay, and
And then
so is
evil
your father.
crouches at your doorstep. You can be its master. Search out the mansion to the north to further your journeys. It has many secrets.
Evil
Okay, so
encroaches
can
at your
you, sorry,
doorstep.
can you just give me a
Ex-
break here? I have ADHD. I have trouble paying attention.
but
Okay,
you
so
can beat
evil
its master
crouches at your door.
Mm-hmm.
at your doorstep, but you can beat its master.
Doorstep.
Explore the mansion to the north, for it holds many secrets.
Okay, so but you can be its master.
Oh, is it beat or B? B-E. I guess either way
You
works.
can
Be
be
it.
its master. B-E.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
but
so
you can
be
be
its
its master.
master, and then go to the mansion towards the north.
Mm-hmm.
For it holds many secrets.
Okay, go to the mansion in the north,
To continue your
for
journey.
it holds many secrets.
Yep.
It also spits out a scroll with a ruby at either end.
Oh,
And Tarkarian, you can read on it. It says, for the fittest.
for the fittest. Snout scroll with 2 rubies. Scroll reads, for the fittest.
Hmm. What does that mean, fittest?
Probably means the fittest, as in fit for. Does it mean fit for combat? Fit for survival?
True.
Probably the most adept,
I
for
suppose
lack
we
of a
will
better word.
keep that in mind.
Want to take one of the rubies? One for each of us?
Yes, I suppose so. But are the rubies on the scroll?
As you do that, the scroll unrolls. And while you can see creases in the paper as though a writing implement has been on it, you don't see any writing.
Oh,
Hmm.
you son of a crap. I think I understand why you were making that chuckle now. Ah, darn it.
Is this some Kung Fu Panda reference?
Not consciously, because
No.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
Double D?
I mean, if you guys want the spoiler to Kung Fu Panda, this is the part that really is something that happens.
D. Draw the invisible plan. With invisible ink? Oh my, this is becoming quite contagious. Alright. Looks like looks like there was writing on this thing, but no ink. Or is there?
Hmm.
Uh,
Is
oh
there
man,
some magic thing you can do?
I should probably use identify. I should probably just take up identify magic, switch out one of my level 2 slots, if I can do that. I don't know if I can. Ow. Let me look at something
You know
here.
what? Let's leave it a mystery till next week. 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not killing the session now, but I kind of know what's coming, and still have a chance to ask the well some questions. So I want to get them done, and then have an old friend visit you.
Oh,
Oh God, is it Robbie the Body Slayer?
No, I've
cool.
actually been looking for a way to bring him back, and it just doesn't.
Oh
Roddy
God,
the
is it the
Body.
foot fetish guy?
Hello, Tiefling. Might I interest you in some new kicks? I'll give you a kick, all right. I don't know.
All the other kids with the bus
Oh,
cuts, you
tough.
better run,
Such a messed up song.
outrun my gun.
Anyways, you were saying, Moth?
Well, the well's sitting there and waiting, and it says, "I can see many things through my many eyes."
Hmm. Oh, my headset's dying. Shoot.
Are you saying we got to speed this up?
Yeah, my brain, my headset's giving me the beep, beep, beep. Hey, charge me, you jerk. And my brain's starting to run on fumes for this session
Okay,
because
I'll
a
make
lot
your
of
life
fun
easy.
happened here.
The well spits out Gundark and the Lerp, and then it says, "My master is coming."
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I,
And it suddenly gets very hot in there.
uh, wait,
A being
who's
of
your master?
a being of pure fire rises up with a couple of ghost children at its side, and it
Oh,
points at Tarkirian directly.
Is it
who are
this
you?
guy again?
You did ask who
Who?
its master was.
Uh,
Why is this guy here? I thought he was trapped in the castle.
It shakes its head.
oh,
It shakes its head
no
no.
way. Wait, so you're the you're the master.
It
What do you
points.
want from us?
It draws its finger across its throat.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Oh,
We shall have to fight you. We will not let you do that.
It makes a motion as if it's laughing.
you sure
Oh
you
yeah,
want
we
to
shall
try your
see
luck
about
with
that.
us?
You shall eat your laughter.
I'm afraid your deed won't be so easily achieved. I wish we could have worked something out, but nothing of that matter.
It steps out of the well. Actually, more accurately, it surrounds the well.
Ooh,
And it keeps coming towards everybody.
oh dear. If
And
this
it's,
creature
it's
is
not
to
as
be,
pretty as Fire Elemental was.
yeah, it's this guy definitely looks like he means business. I think we need to regroup. We need to see if we can. We should probably make our way. We should probably see if we can jet it up north. I don't know if we can take this guy now.
Sounds
Yeah, I
good.
agree. Let's run. Probably would be best to run.
Squee says, "Survive now, plan later."
Agreed. Come on,
Well,
come on, you
the
two.
lerp's
As
easy
we
enough
take
to lift, but tenacity. Well, you don't have to pick Gundark up, but it'd probably be the nice thing to do.
You're gonna drag him. You're gonna drag his butt all through the ground as we jet out of there. Oh my God. What are you gonna do? Oh,
Anyways,
hello.
since your mic is dying, Mike's mic is dying, you managed to make it up, set up camp for the night. You know, probably eating cold rations because you don't want to get that close to fire again today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Squee makes soup. No.
It's gonna be cold soup. It's gonna be cold cuts tonight.
And just as you've gotten everything down and ready for bed, you hear a cackle from outside.
Uh-oh. Who goes there?
Who is that?
You look out,
Retired?
Full of
you look out, and you see a glowing creature wearing leather armor and a see-through helmet. Once again,
Oh,
and disappears into the woods to the north.
oh.
you know who that was?
I don't know off the top of my head.
His name
But
is
they see
his name is Mr. Plothook. No, I'm kidding.
cackling, leather wearing, armored dude.
Now that sounds like a Magic the Gathering name.
Probably for an unset. Cackling, leather wearing,
There.
armor dude.
That's my hook to give you for 2 weeks from now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Well,
Any
unfortunately, since my